Yeah.
Sure.
What is crashing? What is project crashing?
Untuk
Untuk buat apa? Okay, Aiman Harith. Okay, what is project crashing? Okay, Tanesh.
So it's like rushing the project, sir. Like we
Rushing.
try to complete more earlier than what we should expect to complete.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so when we want to complete earlier, we have to crash. Okay, we have to shorten the project duration. Okay, we have to shorten the project duration. So this is what we call it, project crashing. Example I gave you last time, for example, you have 15 weeks of the critical path project completion time. Okay, let's say your boss say, no, I don't want 15 weeks, I want it 13 weeks. So can you reduce from 15 to 13, meaning that you have to reduce 2 weeks. So what you do? So we have to do project crashing. So what is the techniques or what are the steps in project crashing? Okay, so this is what we want to discuss, to complete the discussion in this lecture. Okay, so project crashing is shortening the duration of projects. Okay, we call it project crashing. Okay, so what do we do? What are the steps? What are the steps? Okay, Aiman. I have discussed already last class. What are the steps for project crashing? What we need to do first? Hello? Anyone, please? Okay, please respond to my question. Okay, Edmond Wu. Okay, what are the steps for project crashing? Hello?
Hello, Doctor.
Yes.
So,
what are the
Doctor,
steps?
punya rules ke? Dia punya rules ke?
Okay, what are the steps if we want to do project crashing? We want to reduce the project time. Okay, what we need to do?
Kita kena crash only at critical activities.
Okay. So
And then priority.
Okay.
Priority to smaller slope, and
Okay.
then crash one by one.
All right. So we give priority. First, we have to find the slope. First, we have to find the slope. We have to find the slope. This is the one that I'm showing in your slide now. You see the slide now? We call it crash cost per period. This is the slope. Boleh nampak ya?
boleh, Doktor.
Okay, so this is, we want to get the slope where we get the crash cost minus normal cost. Okay, so divide by normal cost. Okay, minus crash cost. So if we put it graphically, I mean in terms of graph, it will looks like, okay, it will looks like okay, it looks like this. Okay, so we have this graph is showing the cost. Okay, this is the cost. Vertical is the cost. Vertical is the cost, and we have, okay, vertical is the cost, and horizontal is the time. So when the crash time, we have in the table, we have crash time. Okay, you need this information to do crashing. So we have normal time, we have crash time. We have normal cost, crash cost. So we need to find the slope. Okay. So if we put it like this, the crash time will be shorter than normal time. Okay. Normal time is 3, crash must be less than 3 lah. And when we do the crashing, okay, crash time, the cost will be high. Okay, shorter time, higher cost. Normal time, the cost will be normal cost lah. So if you see here 30 ribu, and here you have 34. So 34 minus 30, divide by normal time is 3, tolak 1, so you're going to have 4,000. 4,000 additional costs when you do crashing, and you are saving for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. So meaning that additional cost is 2,000 per week. Additional cost when you are reducing, okay, reducing the project time. All right. So if we look at this table, so all the cash cost per week here is the slope, the slope. So we have to find the smallest slope. In this case, okay, we need to find which activity are critical. Only critical activity that can be crashed, or we should choose critical activity to be crashed. If you crash non-critical activity, there will be no effect to the completion time. Project completion time dependent on critical activities. So what are critical activities in this example? A are critical, okay, C are critical, okay, we also have here is E and G and H, okay. So all these are, including this one, also critical. So we have to choose among these critical activities to be crashed. So from here we see that activity A is the cheapest. But if you see in the table, S is the cheapest, but we don't select. We don't select A as E. Sorry, F. We don't select F even it is the smallest slope. Why? Because it is not critical. If we reduce the time for activity F, okay, which is normal time is 3, crash time is 2, meaning that we can save 1 week here. But there is no point of crashing activity F because F is not critical. We can crash only critical activity if we want to reduce the project completion time. So the crashing should be done one by one. Okay? So after doing that, now, okay, so we select A, for example, we select A. Okay, I've mentioned already last class. If we select A, okay, so if we select A, okay, these are critical that we can select this activity for crashing, which are on the critical path. On the critical path. This also can. This also we can. These are the candidate for crashing. Okay, can someone refer back to earlier slide? Okay, what is the cost? I think the cost for apa tadi F tadi kan? F was 500, berapa 500 kan? Okay, F 500 750. Here is 500 if we crash, but we don't select this one. Okay, this is additional cost. Okay, so A was 750, right? Okay, okay, what is C? Can someone read for me? What is the cost for C?
1,000.
1,000. Okay, about E?
Also 1,000.
Okay, G?
1,500.
1,000?
500.
1,500. Okay, about H?
3,000.
3,000. Okay, can you calculate the total cost for the project without crashing? The normal cost for project is shown here. The normal cost, okay, normal cost for the project is we just add all these costs. This will be the summation of normal cost. How much? If we add all this number, can somebody put in calculator? How much you get this? Okay, 308. 308. Berapa tu? Okay, can somebody mention? Saya tak dapat nak buka dia punya tu.
308K.
308K, alright?
Um,
Okay, so this is before crash, okay? Before crash. So when we crash this one will become 1. If we crash, so from 2 become 1, so we have to add the cost jadi 750. Okay, 750. So the project cost increased by 750. Okay, so this normally 15 weeks. Okay, completion of the project in 15 weeks. The normal cost will be 308K. Okay, so but when we crash, make it 14 weeks, the cost will be this is a new cost, so which is 308,750. Okay, so remember we want to crash to 2 weeks, so we want it to become 13. So but before we move to 13, we have to check. We have crash now, we have selected for crashing. Here we have selected our crashing. Okay, we have selected this one, this one. So this already add. So this will become 1. So we have to update our network. Okay, so 0 plus 1 become 1. Okay, moving here it will become 1. So now we have to update. Okay, 1 plus 2 become 3. Okay, moving down, this will become 3 also. 3 plus 4 becomes 7. Okay, so this way also affected. We have 1 and plus 3, but now because of 1 is smaller, so we take the 3, maintain, it's the same. But when come here, 3 plus 4, 7, so this one is 7 or 7, so become 7 here. Okay, so this will become 12. Okay, so between 12, okay, you have 3 here, so here it becomes 3. Okay, so this becomes 6. Okay, 6, between 6 and 12. So what is coming here is 12. Okay, 12 go to H. Okay, so they become 12. 12 plus 2 become 14. So now we successfully crashed to 14. So we have to update all this backward. 14 minus 2 become 12. 12. So it also become 12 here. Okay, so 12 minus 5 become 7. Okay, 7. So here also becomes 7. 7 plus 4 minus 4 become 3. Okay, so kat sini akan jadi 6. Kat sini akan jadi berapa ni? Jadi 12 kan? 12 minus 3 become 9. Okay, so 9. So you have 9 or 3. So we take the smallest one. So this become 3. Okay, this become 1. Okay, so in here you're going to have 7. 7 minus 4 become 3. Okay, 3, and this one is 1, so become 1. Okay, this one become 3. Become 0. So what do you observe now? Is it critical path has changed or increased or what? Can anyone respond to me? What happened to critical path now? Is there any increase of critical activities or no? Okay, we see that this is still critical. 1100, no slack, right? This is no slack. This also no slack. They still maintain. So this is still maintained as a critical path, also critical path. This one maintain critical path. Okay, this one is still not critical. This is critical because no slack, no slack. How about this one? Still maintain, right? Okay, this one critical or not?
Critical, no slack.
So now become critical. Okay, this one become critical. Okay, asalnya tak critical. How about this one? B.
Critical,
Critical, sir.
no slack.
B become critical. Okay, so that's why I say just now that when we do this crashing, we have to do one by one, because now what happened is this become critical, this also critical. Okay, so more activity become more critical, actually more challenging to manage it. Okay, so we go back to the rule that we need to crash another one week. Remember that it was 15. Okay, we successfully crashed, become 14. So we won't need to crash another 1 week to make it 13, because we want to crash 2 weeks. Okay, so which activity should we select now? So now we have to get what is B, what is the cost for B? Okay, can somebody tell me what is B, the cost for B?
2,000.
2,000. Okay, what is cost for D?
1,000.
Okay, 1,000. So which one we should select now to crash another 1 week? Which one? We cannot crash anymore A, because A already taken, only one. Okay, somebody was saying D. Okay, D. Is it D the right one to? Is it D the right one to crash? Any opinion? D is 1,000. Okay, so we have here 1,000. Why not C? It is D. Why? This 2,000 is expensive. Okay, we have 1,000 here. We have 1,000 here. We have 1,000 here. We have 1,500 here. Okay, this one is expensive. We don't do it. Okay, which one we select now?
F, sir.
F. F cannot. F cannot, because F is not critical. Okay, this one cannot, because it is not critical. We have a choice now, only critical activities, which are A cannot, already finished, this part, already taken. One, you cannot crash any further. Okay, we have a choice now, B, C, D, E, and G, and H. Okay, but the rule say select the cheapest one. So now we have many cheapest one. We have C also cheap, D also cheap, E also cheap. But anyway, that cheaper doesn't guarantee, doesn't guarantee that you're going to reduce the time. Okay, so the answer is not D, not D. The answer will be G. Even though it is not the cheapest of the activity, but it will be the cheapest when we do the critical path. Okay, so if you see here, we have more than one route to achieve to the end, to completion the project. You can go this way and arrive at your destination. This is one route. Okay, so what we have here is the route of here will be A. Where is my pen? Okay, so small. One route is A. After A, it will go to C. After C, go to E. Okay, after E, it will go to G. And then go to H. Okay, I have also another option that I can start with A. Sorry, I can start with now this one also critical. This route also critical. Starting from here. Okay, I can go to this route. Okay, I can go also to this route. Okay, so which is A, which is B, D, G, and H. Okay, now we have two critical paths. So which one should I choose? Okay, so if you choose only D, if you choose only D, okay, the other route still maintain, this route still maintain, this route still maintain, and you still cannot reduce the time because you have this route is longer. Okay, if you just reduce, let's say D, make it from 4 here, you put it 3, and your cost increase by 1,000, you cannot achieve 13. Okay, why? Because you have the other route that is going to maintain 14. Okay, you clear or not on this? Hello? Huh? If you choose D, you're not going to reduce the time because you have another route to go to H. That route is not going to be affected because reduction is on D. Is it clear?
Okay.
Huh?
Clear, sir.
All right. So which one now you have to choose? You cannot choose D because D is only laluan untuk yang bawah ni, A, D, G, H. Okay, if you reduce this, when you arrive to here, untuk kira H, okay, it doesn't affect. You still have to pick the number that is coming from, when you arrive at G, okay, you have to pick the largest number. Kat sini, nak masuk kat sini kan. So whatever you reduce on D will not affect because the laluan sini, okay, akan contribute to this G. Okay, because remember we have to select the maximum number kan, maximum number to put here in G here. So this one, even you reduce kat sini, katakan you reduce kat sini 3 campur 3 di 6. Okay, so you have 6 or you have 7. Definitely you're going to have 7. So when go 7 plus 5, become 12 kan. Bila mari sini 12. 12 campur 12 to 14. So you still cannot get 13. Still cannot get 13 if you reduce that, you crash D. So the best crashing will be G. Okay, because why? G is the junction. That this route, okay, junction for the both route. Okay, you see the route coming here, go to G, and this route also go to G. So the best is to crash G. When you crash G, you can reduce here become 13. Okay, nampak ke? Hello.
Nampak betul.
Okay, so if you not convinced, you have to do it one by one again. Something saya cakap tadi. So we reduce the junction because the junction both direction will come through G. So apabila G reduce, the N also reduce. Okay, so become 13. So the new cost for the project will be additional 1,500. Okay, 1,500. Tadi kita dapat dah tadi berapa tadi yang tulis kat mana tadi? Kat sini kan? 30870. So the new cost will be additional 1,500. Okay, bukannya 1,000 sebab kita dah ambil G. Sebab G adalah junction that influence the completion time. So kita crash G ya. Di sini kita crash A. Okay, crash A. Okay, and then crash G. So cost dia akan jadi 308,750. Okay, campur 1,500. Okay, that will be the new cost for the project. So with the new cost, our project is completed in 13 weeks. Okay, I hope that clarify these issues of crashing. All right, with that, I finish this chapter on project management. So remember that you're going to have a test next next Sunday kan. So related to quiz, I will let you know this evening. I will let you know when you should go and visit your e-learning for quiz number 2. Quiz number 2, I will announce that, okay, most likely will be tomorrow. Okay, I will put it maybe late evening. Are you free tomorrow late evening? You go by yourself. You don't need to enter class or whatever. Just go to e-learning and answer that yourself for the 10 minutes. So what time you want me to put that quiz tomorrow? In the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening? I will just on my e-learning and then you go and click the answer. That's all.
Afternoon, sir.
From what time? Afternoon? 5?
After 4. After 4.
Okay, I will put it after 4. Okay. Maknanya you just go to your e-learning. Okay, at 4. Okay, just spend 10 minutes and that's all. Okay. Okay, for that quiz. Is it everybody available at 4 or you want it later? 5, 6, 7, 8, anytime you choose. Please let me know, everyone. I don't want that anybody say that I have class at 4 and then I can enter the quiz. Everybody free at 5?
Free doktor. Saya habis kelas pukul 4.
Okay. So I think I put at 5 lah. Okay. I hope everyone is free. Kalau tak free bagi tahu. Kalau ada orang tak free mungkin saya letak sebelah malam pun tak apa. Okay. Just 10 minutes saja. You just go to that e-learning and just jawab ada 5 soalan saja. Sorry, ada 4 soalan saja. Ada orang kata malam. Okay. Ataupun malam nanti nak pergi sembahyang tarawih pula.
Malam nak tarawih doktor.
Okay, saya letak pukul 6 lah, boleh? Sebab time.
Boleh.
Okay, saya letak pukul 6, you just go and visit your e-learning, pukul 6. Untuk quiz nombor 2. Okay, pukul 6. For the quiz number 1, you just spend 10 minutes saja, itu saja. Alright, so since we have a test next week, okay, the coverage of the test, I think already announced in your lecture plan, kan? Okay, the coverage for the test 1 is capacity planning and quality. Okay, capacity planning and quality. Okay, let us quickly review again related to capacity planning. Any question on capacity planning or on quality?
Doktor, boleh tak saya nak tengok yang slide sebelum ni yang doktor lukis critical path dua jalan tu.
Alright.
Saya nak snap kali.
Okay. This one, okay. So dalam kes ni ada dua jalan lah, okay. So we select laluan G, because G adalah junction untuk dua-dua laluan. So nak crash mesti kesan dia kepada dua-dua jalan. Kalau tidak, masa tidak berubah. Masa completion tidak berubah.
Okay, terima kasih doktor.
Right. Okay, I want to check. Anyone has any question related to capacity dan juga quality for your test, for your test 1? Any question? Ini dah belajar ke belum ni? Dah buat revision ke?
Revision masa quiz hari tu je doktor.
Revision masa kuis yang itu je. Okay. So jadi
Doktor, nanti boleh tak tolong upload past year yang latest doktor?
past year yang latest. Yang latest maksudnya yang bila tu? Saya tak ajar last semester. Saya ajar dah lama-lama dululah.
Yang online punya doktor. Tak nak yang face to face punya paper. Sebab online punya lagi susah. Kita nak yang online punya.
Saya tak ajar online last semester untuk kelas ni. Saya ajar kelas lain. Subjek lain. saya tak ada soalan yang last semester punya soalan. So, but anyway, the soalan saya pun tak tahu soalan macam mana keluar. Saya pun is another lecturer prepare. But anyway, it will be in this coverage lah, in this scope of what we are discussing. And your exam, you have to switch on camera throughout the masa test. And it will be macam face to face. Tapi bezanya you kat rumah, saya kat UTM sini. Saya kat rumah saya lah, malam kan. So you have to switch on the camera. If you have problem switching your camera, please let us know earlier. Okay, because we treat it as online equivalent to face. Okay, you cannot refer, you cannot discuss with your friend, you cannot get help from others. Don't put the question to internet and ask any other sources to answer for you. This will be severe penalty if you found out that are doing that. Okay, it will be severe penalty, and we know how to detect that. Okay, so that's why we want you to switch on camera. So if you are having problem, please let us know earlier. Okay, that you are not able to, you have internet problem, you have other problems. So I have been doing online exam for my class previously. I don't have any problem because all my students switch on and we do online invigilation. Okay, so I have no problem, and none of my students in my class was caught on cheating. I don't have any problem. But now we are having a class which are having so many sections. Okay, so it will be very challenging for the student and for the lecturer to make sure that the examination can be reliable, can be valid, okay, can be something that we can trust that the examination is properly done. So we need your cooperation. We need your cooperation. You just answer the best of your ability. Never get help from others. Otherwise, you get trouble. Okay. So the coverage is capacity planning and quality. So in quality, we have learned that 7 basics SPC tools, and we also learn about ingat lagi apa lagi kita belajar? Hello, anyone? What we learn in quality?
Quality tu kiranya SPC pun masuk kan?
Yes, masuk. Quality masuk. And you remember that we give you the page number that you have to read. Okay, and also I give you some exercise termasuk CP and CPK. Okay, you need to understand that CP and CPK, X bar chart, okay, the control limits, all those you have to what do you call it, to understand that. Okay, okay, maybe I just share with you a simple question here. This is not necessarily going to be asked, but anyway, just to check your understanding. What do you see now on the screen? Hello?
Nothing.
Apa-apa sir.
Tak apa-apa. Okay. Dapat dia keluar yang tu. Sekarang nampak? Nampak kan? Okay. I want to check your understanding, okay? How do you interpret this control chart? Boleh faham ke control chart ni? Hello? Control chart ni menunjukkan apa?
Dia under control.
Under control? Okay, what happened actually? Okay, we have this figure, 1A and 1B. Yeah? This is 1A, this is 1B. Apa beza antara A and B? Which one is better? Apa yang sebenarnya ni berlaku di sini antara A dan B? Okay, if I ask you this comparison between figure 1A and 1B. Okay, apa sebenarnya jawapan mana yang betul? Apa sebenarnya yang berubah?
A, sir.
Okay, increase in dispersion. Okay, increase in dispersion, but the mean is constant. There is increase in mean, but the dispersion is constant. So B salah. Okay, there is increase in dispersion and mean. Okay, so we don't know whether mean is changed or not, but definitely the dispersion is reduced here. Okay, dispersion is the spread. The spread here. Okay, you say A, there is increase in dispersion but mean is constant. Betul ke increase? Yang increase yang mana? A increase, but B, let's say if B is original, so A is increased. There is constant in dispersion and mean. So D salah. There is increase in dispersion, C pun salah. Okay, B, there is increase in mean, but dispersion is constant, B salah. So jawapan A betul lah. So dispersion increase for A, for A increase. Boleh faham ke? So you need to understand this concept for control chart. Okay, in term of 1C, okay, graph 1C here, apa sebenarnya yang ditunjukkan oleh 1C? Apa yang berlaku sebenarnya 1C? Okay, 1C sebenarnya ditunjukkan oleh rajah ini, oleh ini. Okay, yang saya circle sekarang ni, itulah 1C. Apa sebenarnya berlaku related to project, related to the process here? Okay, apa sebenarnya berlaku di sini? Okay, if this is X bar, okay, X bar chart. Okay, constant mean, constant what? And then you say this is R chart. This is R chart. Okay, somebody was responding just now. I cannot read where is the button. Tak nampak. Okay. Okay, dispersion constant, mean change. Okay, is correct. Okay. So Nazrin kata mean change. Betul lah, mean dia change. Okay, mean dia increase. Okay, tapi dispersion sama. Okay, so let's see jawapan kat sini. Okay, sampling have shifting upward and dispersion increase. No, salah. Sampling has shifted upward and dispersion constant. Okay, jawapan dia B. Okay, sampling has dispersion increase and no shift. Ni salah. Sampling has shifted downward and dispersion increase. Okay, sampling has shifted downward. Okay, ni pun salah. Okay, jawapan dia B. Okay, let me ask you another question here. Okay, about this one. RS Engineering has a new catalyst injection system for your countertop production line. Your process engineering department has conducted experiment and determined that mean is 8.01 with standard deviation of 0.3. Your specification is given here and the sigma is given here. Okay, which mean that upper spec limit is 812, lower spec is 788. What is the CPK for this process? Okay, can you find the CPK? Hello, what is the CPK? Remember the formula for CPK equal to USL minus X bar, okay, X bar minus lower specification limit, okay, divided by 3 sigma, and we are looking for what? The biggest or the smallest?
Smallest.
Okay, smallest. Okay, so in this example, what will be the values? Okay, it's shown given here that the upper spec limit is 812. Okay, minus the mean. What is the sigma bar? X bar.
8.01.
8.01.
Okay, setelah diberitahu sini ya, determine that the mean. Okay, the mean 8.01. 8.01. Okay, and then you have another option which is X bar. Okay, which is X.01 minus lower spec. Okay, 788. Okay, divide by 3 sigma. What is the sigma now? 0. Okay, 0.04. Okay, with standard deviation of, what is this? I think this is not related, because it's already given here. The mean is given here 8.01 and standard deviation 0.03. So this is nothing there. Okay, so okay, so you just solve this and then get the smallest one and then you get the CPK. All right, so I think our time is finished now. Okay, I'll try to find some sample question for you to do exercise. Okay, on Monday we still have class, so I will focus on any question that you have, okay, for your revision or for the test number 1 on that day. But please do your own revision first. Okay, any question you can ask during that time. Is it okay or not?
Okay, Doctor.
Oh, macam mana? Ataupun tak nak kelas hari tu sebab malam dah ada test. Hello? What is your choice?
Ada kelas pun tak apa saya.
Okay, so I will have that slot for answering any question. I will not cover any new topic, but we will focus that time for answering your question. If you have anything that you would like to ask, you can ask. Okay, please do your own revision. Okay, do what do you call it, exercises at the back of the book, and I also will share with you some of the previous questions related to this topic. Okay, so I think that's all for today, and we still have class on Sunday tu macam biasa, tapi focusing on preparation for your test. But please study before that Sunday. Jangan datang Sunday tu baru nak belajar. Memang tak sempat. Malam tu ada test. Tujuan ni adalah untuk clarify if there is any confusion, anything that you want to confirm whether what you are doing is correct, or to clarify your understanding. Itu saja. Okay, but will be no new topic.